Closed captioning for Old School Outdoors is brought to you by Bernard's Insurance Agency.
It's just neat to be this far out and have nothing to do but sit and visit. You did good.
Thank you.
Proud of what you done?
I am. I'm excited.
.45 Colt. Put him down in his tracks. Well, there he is. Nice one.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts.
Tubbs has had roots in Bossier since 1922. We are your hometown hardware stores. Owned by local folks, Tubbs is committed to old school friendly service and long-lasting products with the longest and strongest warranties, backed with our parts and service and easy financing. Y'all come see us, and may God bless the USA.
And by these fine sponsors: Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, DavTac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Kevin's Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Origin Bank, and by Morris and DeWitt.
All right, that's my grandson Miller there on that horse. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got some Mardi Gras, career to Mardi Gras dancers and everything out there dancing for a chicken. Who do you think that guy is right there?
I think y'all were generous and gave me hair.
That was you back when you were younger. But we're going to take Russ's son Miller, and we're going to surprise him here in a little bit. He thinks he's coming up here to maybe meet Santa Claus. But I think it's going to be even more exciting for him to meet Mr. Hall.
Well, going to the Double G, but I'm hoping that Russ will let me be Miller's private guy.
Oh, he will. You bet on that. We like for people to get on the Tubbs train. When you get on the Tubbs train with your hardware, your power equipment, or your grills, Tubbs carries the good stuff. Toro, Exmart, Echo, Shindaiwa, Steel, Big Green Eggs, Blaze, Wilmington Grills, Cajun Fryers, R&B Works, PK Grills, Bayou Classic, and Lifetime Grills. All this stuff, we have parts and service for what we sell, and we service here at Tubbs what we sell. Mr. Hall.
What's up?
I want to do a little practicing. I want to cook them steaks down there at the Double G on the extra large Big Green Egg. We brought down there.
That you brought to
years ago. That's
years
right.
Ago.
Yes, sir did. I want to be able to come back and cook on it.
Amen.
So we're going to do it now with my grandkids and all.
Bullseye. Wasn't like almost whatever, it's a bullseye.
Good deal. Well, thank you for letting us do this, Mr. Hall.
Yes, sir. Well, now we're ready because the thing, at this time of year at the ranch, we don't do any shooting. You know, we've done a lot of shooting around the camp and this, but these big bucks, they hear, because it's been quiet there, you know, for a while, and they hear a bunch of racket, they're going to be over in another canyon somewhere, and we'll never see them, so we're going to put the stealth on them.
It's in West Texas. The scenery is absolutely beautiful. I love to come out here and spend 5 or 6 days out of the year, then go home and enjoy the pine trees. And after about a year, I miss it. And I've been telling my wife, Jenny, that I would love for her to come and join us. And this trip, Jenny came with me. We're here at the Double G. I've come a number of times, brought staff members,
my son several times. We've had just a great time in the past coming to the Double G.
Well, Don warned me that it was way out in the desert.
And Miller was able to come with us, and his father, Russ, my son-in-law, he is an avid, anybody that knows Russ knows that he is a hunter, fisherman, sports fanatic, and he just loves it out here.
Not only is this guy got an amazing talent, he's a good person, fantastic character, great family, and that their values align so closely with ours. To me, it seems such a natural fit.
Living in Ruston and being close to people from Origin Bank, I knew that there was people that I could trust. Even if it's just a phone call to Cade just to talk about, my round of golf that day.
To learn more about our return on relationships, visit origin.bank.
Tubbs, we're committed to old school friendly service and long-lasting products. The old and the reliable, the new and the exciting. Tubbs services what we sell. We appreciate our customers who choose Exmark mowers and Big Green Egg smoking grills so that they can spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Our city store has Cajun gifts. Our country store in Benton has Steel chainsaws. Tubbs, a fun place to shop.
Old School Outdoors brings you the new 5-in-1 deer feeder. This American-made, all-welded compartmental feeder allows hunters the ability to feed corn, protein, and any supplements, all at the same time. For more information on the Old School Outdoors 5-in-1 feeder, call 318-987-9064. If you feed them, they will come.
Folks, you got to go to Red River Chevrolet and see these all-new Trail Bosses. These suckers come with a 2-inch lift kit, standard Wrangler tires and big rims, and the backup system is unbelievable. It'll back you right up to your trailer. Then you can switch cameras and look right down on your ball and hitch where you're perfectly located. Go down to Red River Chevrolet, see Joe and Alvin and all the gang, and get you one of these.
Red River Chevrolet. Find new roads. Online at redriverchevy.com.
Bandit boats are the best aluminum P-row on the market, and they are locally made. If you need a one-man or two-man P-row, Bandit has you covered. The aluminum hull is lightweight and completely welded. No rivets, no crimps. This P-row is tough and nearly unsinkable. We offer additional accessories to make your Bandit boat more versatile and comfortable. Contact us or go on our website for a complete list of dealers. Get your Bandit boat today.
I never thought I'd be doing this at 67 years old. My left knee went out after playing football in 1969. My right knee got destroyed by a bulldozer. Never thought I would walk without a cane. Never thought I'd be riding a horse. Never thought I would get in the deer stand again. Never thought I could walk 30 miles up a mountain. If it wasn't for the docs over at the orthopedic specialist, I'd be sitting on a couch watching someone else do it. For them, never is not an option.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, DavTac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Kevin's Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Origin Bank, and by Morris & DeWitt.
The difficult part was, for us, was there was more than 8 points. And Miller and Jenny, they go, what about that one? I said, well, that's got more than 8 points. And Mr. Hall, if you're going to get invited back on an 8-point hunt, you can't shoot 10 points. You know, we had to let a lot of them walk, and it's important to Mr. Hall to manage his herd. And I've come out so many times on management hunts that it's super easy for me to go, oh, there's a spike. Okay, there's an older doe that needs to be taken out. And it's been a little bit difficult for me to be looking at all these deer that somewhat meet the criteria of a cull hunt and not take them out. And I said, well, guys, I've done that. But coming out to the Double G, laughing with Mr. Hall, enjoying this atmosphere, this laid-back atmosphere, and just truly being with a friend. Mr. Hall is truly a friend. And you know, we're lucky if we have 5 of those before we die, and he's definitely one of those for me. But all these deer, they're just everywhere.
There's a bunch of deer.
There's a bunch of deer.
It's not boring to sit out there in the stand for sure.
Yeah, and the hard part is counting them all. It's just neat to be this far out and have nothing to do but sit and visit. And to get Miller out into this atmosphere, and he is the only kid here right now. He's 10 years old.
That's been my favorite part.
Yeah.
Was watching him as a 10-year-old out here with all these men hunting and him just fitting right in and eating it up, you know.
Since this is your first official hunting trip at the Double G.
Oh, now, buddy. You got it going on.
If you wanted to take a postcard of what a cowboy is supposed to look like, it's him.
Vinny.
Veteran, yeah. A Purple Heart veteran.
Wounded veteran, yeah.
Purple Heart veteran. And
hero. Well, thanks for your service.
Oh man, I don't say that. It's a pleasure serving the people of the United States. It's my honor, I promise you that.
We're at the Double G. And I'm gonna give you a big 8-point. Oh. So I'm looking for you, man. Good deer. Smile. And we hold on to the rail. Let's see.
you did good.
Thank you.
Proud of what you done.
I am. I'm excited. Thank you.
All right. We thank Mr. Hall.
The Double
We
G.
thank the good Lord up above for
That's
this
right.
harvest and the good times we're having here at the Double G.
Just filling out some MLB tags here for this beautiful breakfast we got first morning.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's awesome. That tickles me pink.
You do.
Don Tubbs keeps his store so clean you could eat off the floors. His lawnmowers, weed eaters, chainsaws, and leaf blowers are the best money can buy, and his people know how to fix them. If it's unique Cajun foods you want, Tubbs City location has them. Anything Louisiana, Mardi Gras, souvenirs, he's got them. Oh, and when it comes to the backyard,
Buy our lawnmowers and you'll spend less time mowing. Buy our grills, you'll have more fun grilling.
Tubbs, a fun place to shop.
For the first time, we're booking hunts at the Double G Ranch, which is my personal ranch. Best free-range hunting in West Texas. Folks, when you come to Double G, you're gonna be hunting in top-notch blinds, you're gonna have top-notch food, and you're gonna have some of the best hunting. So you need to come capture your next adventure at the Double G Ranch. DoubleGHallRanch.com, or give me a call, 318-987-9064. Come see me, folks, you'll have a good time. I never thought I'd be doing this at 67 years old. Hey folks, Greg Hall with Old School Outdoors here. Let me tell you what, if it wasn't for the good docs at Orthopedic Specialist, instead of being on the air, I'd be sitting in my favorite chair watching somebody else on the air. So if you're old like me and on the Medicare, or you're young and your joints just wore out, hey, do yourself a favor. They'll get you out of your chair in an active life before you know it. For the docs of Orthopedic Specialist, never is not an option.
Down Home Meats, made the old school way with only the finest and freshest ingredients and made by hand. Owned by the Chamberlain family right here in the Arklatex, Down Home Meats are perfect for the hunting camp or even fine dining. Tubbs loves Down Home Meats so much, we serve it to our customers every Saturday for breakfast and feature it in our cooking demonstrations. So choose only the best for your family. Choose Down Home Meats.
Old School Outdoors brings you the new 5-in-1 deer feeder. This American-made, all-welded compartmental feeder allows hunters the ability to feed corn, protein, and any supplements, all at the same time. For more information on the Old School Outdoors 5-in-1 feeder, call 318-987-9064. If you feed them, they will come. Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, Davtac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Kevin's Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Origin Bank, and by Morris & DeWitt.
What makes you like Mr.
made
Vinny
you
so
like
much?
him so much?
Does he look like he stepped out of a Western movie?
Yes, sir.
And he can shoot that pistol, can he?
Sure.
We don't want to learn something on this interview, but Vinny killed a deer in a full run with his wheel gun, with his revolver.
He pulled out his pistol and he shot the thing in the neck and the thing dropped.
So this afternoon, we came out here to the number 8 blind, and there's a real interesting looking buck out here that has been seen out here on camera, and so we're gonna sit out here and see if we see him or, you know, maybe a pig walk by. And we got this old trapdoor Springfield 4570 that I loaded with black powder cartridges and a 500 grain bullet. And you know, I zeroed it at 100 yards. It's about 100 yards to the feeder. So I think it'd be real awesome to take something with a real traditional round. So that's what we're gonna try to do this evening. A monster scrub bug comes that way. That ain't him. Look at his left side. That's him, dude.
Don't get much more old school than that, do you? 45 Colt. Put them down in his tracks. Black powder. Well, we don't got to track that one. He's laying right there. Nice, dude. Woo! And it balled him up. Black powder pistol kill. 45 Colt. That's a pretty good distance there too, ain't it? Look how cool he is. We might need another one, but God, that is a cool deer. So what we got here is old weird horn. We saw this deer on game camera, and well, this is our target deer for today. And what happened was we saw a whole bunch of nice 8 points come in, some young ones, some doe, and we were just sitting there watching, and he just popped out of nowhere. And I got the black powder 45-70 up on him, and it was about a 110-yard shot, which is a pretty good poke for that gun. Took a shot, and he kind of ran at us. Well, that thing's a stovepipe, so trying to readjust with it just wasn't gonna happen. So I had to take a second shot with the old 45 wheel gun and dropped him right in the spot. Good shot, right in the neck. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Look at this thing. Look at that. You'll never see another buck like this. This is a trophy deer, guys. Trophy deer. Thanks, old man.
For the first time, we're booking hunts at the Double G Ranch, which is my personal ranch. Best free-range hunting in West Texas. Folks, when you come to Double G, you're gonna be hunting in top-notch blinds, you're gonna have top-notch food, and you're gonna have some of the best hunting. So you need to come capture your next adventure at the Double G Ranch. DoubleGHallRanch.com, or give me a call, 318-987-9064. Come see me, folks, you'll have a good time.
Bandit boats are the best aluminum P-row on the market, and they are locally made. If you need a one-man or two-man P-row, Bandit has you covered. The aluminum hull is lightweight and completely welded. No rivets, no crimps. This P-row is tough and nearly unsinkable. We offer additional accessories to make your Bandit boat more versatile and comfortable. Contact us or go on our website for a complete list of dealers. Get your Bandit boat today.
Folks, you're talking about these all-new Chevrolet Silverados. Look at this tailgate now. I'm gonna tell you, you're talking about nice, you got your hands full, you can just throw your stuff in there. Guess what? That might not be old school, but it's new school, and sometimes I like the new school stuff. And look, it comes up also. Go to the good folks at Red River Chevrolet. Check one of these out. You'll be glad you did.
Red River Chevrolet. Find new roads. Online at redriverchevy.com.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land and making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, Davtac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Cabins Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Origin Bank, and by Morris & DeWitt.
Why do you put your arm outside the window and press it up against the cab of the door? Why do you do that?
It makes your muscles look bigger for the ladies.
There you
For
go.
the lady. Did you tell him that? Oh my goodness.
Want your bicep to look bigger when you're driving.
I mean, it's already pretty big.
It is pretty big. It's pretty big. But it looks bigger when it's pressed up against that outside
It's
the
all
window
about
of the
that
car.
trickery. It's that trickery we was telling you about. It's that optical illusion.
Yeah. To catch the ladies, sometimes you got to trick.
Well,
Trick mine.
you did.
She
You caught her.
thought that I was about to retire and
You caught her.
only
didn't
work
you?
4 days a week and come home at 4 o'clock.
Come home at 4 o'clock.
Grilled every day. Well, I think the weather's been great. Jeannie said earlier it got up to 80 degrees the first day we was here, and she worried about that. Actually, 30 degrees. There was ice on the little ponds that are out here, and water trough had ice in it. And since there was no wind, and when the sun came and hit the blind, we were comfortable.
Well, there he is. Nice one. What to say about it? I'm glad I hit him.
Finally decided to punch your tag. That's a nice heavy 8. Heavy horn. That's nice. That's heavy. Outside the ears. Solid 8. Congratulations.
You ought to see the video.
That's a good gnarled up. A little extra there. A little extra gravy for you.
Well, we checked.
Now you'll be able to show Miller. Kind of hate to show him. We got people out here hunting today at the beautiful Double G. Today's been a cold and windy day. They're starting to come in. Hopefully, if they got some deer and stuff with them, y'all can see. But got the big green egg fired up. Gonna grill some big old Double G ribeye steaks on the grill tonight, and we'll celebrate everybody's victory in the field today, because today was a day to remember.
This is a true cowboy right here. I'm talking about an Army man, Purple Heart veteran. Vinny is just stepping up and doing all sorts of stuff for us out here. And my grandson Miller, I'm sure they're going to show it on this show. He just lights up when you're around, man. You're like Wyatt Earp out here.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you, Vinny, and thank you, Mr. Hall. We've had such a good time here.
It's always a pleasure with Mr. Tubbs.
It was an absolute pleasure.
And
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
What's really special this time, you brought your wife.
That's right, Jenny's
You
here.
brought your son-in-law, and you brought Miller, your grandson. And I enjoyed hunting with Miller because he's 10 years old. But I'm gonna tell you, he's well raised, he's polite, and he's a heck of a hunter. That boy won't back down to nothing now.
No, he can shoot now. He can shoot.
Oh, with the best of them.
Glad y'all made it out here. Look forward to all of y'all coming back next year.
Good times at the Double G.
Amen. Can't beat it. Bless this food for the nourishment of our body. As always, do this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Come to Tubbs to spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Come to Tubbs to spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling.